Hello there, dear viewers. Remember to hit that subscribe button and stay updated with our content. Today we delve into a brewing controversy that's captured the attention of soccer fans and non-fans alike. A recent post by King Charles has stirred quite the storm. This post wasn't just another royal update, but a shout-out to England's women's soccer team ahead of the much-anticipated Euro finals. Now, you may wonder what could be controversial about a seemingly heartfelt wish. Here's where it gets interesting. The post was accompanied by a picture of the team, but one player was notably absent. Agyemang, the only black player in the team, was nowhere to be seen in the royal post. No tag, no mention, just a glaring absence that didn't go unnoticed. This omission has led to a flurry of questions and speculations. Was it a mere oversight or a case of selective representation? The question isn't just about one player's absence from a picture. It's about the larger conversation around representation and inclusivity in sports. It's important to note that this isn't the first time the palace has faced such accusations. In the past, there have been whispers of racism associated with the royal household. This incident has only served to fan those whispers into a full-blown discussion. Agyemang, a rising star in the world of soccer, has been making waves with her exceptional performance on the field. Her absence from the post was not just a disappointment for her fans, but a shock to all those who believe in equality and fair representation. In the world of sports, where every player is a crucial piece of the puzzle, such an oversight, if it indeed was one, is hard to digest. It's a reminder of the challenges that still exist in achieving true inclusivity. Fans are now left questioning if this was a simple oversight or a case of racial discrimination. This incident has reignited the age-old debate about racism in professional sports. It's a hard pill to swallow. But the bitter truth is that racism has been a long-standing issue in the world of sports, especially soccer. The beautiful game, adored and celebrated by millions, has been marred by this ugly reality. Looking back, there are countless instances where players were discriminated against on the basis of their race. A poignant example is the case of the legendary Brazilian player Pelé, who, despite his unparalleled skills and contributions to the sport, faced racial prejudice throughout his illustrious career. Or consider the case of Paul Canoville, the first black player for Chelsea, who had to endure racial slurs from his own fans. In recent years, the spectre of racial discrimination in soccer has refused to fade away. We've seen players being targeted with racial slurs online, monkey chants from the stands, and even bananas thrown onto the pitch. Despite the efforts of campaigns like Say No to Racism, such incidents have been on the rise, casting a shadow over the sport we all love. This is not just an issue for the players, it affects the fans too. Those who go to the stadiums to enjoy the game often find themselves caught up in an atmosphere of racial hostility and animosity. It's a sad reality that many young fans are exposed to this kind of behaviour, which can influence their attitudes and perceptions towards different races. The question that arises now is, what can be done? Efforts have been made to combat racism in soccer, but it's clear that there's still a long way to go. It's not just about punishing the offenders, but about changing attitudes and creating an environment where everyone, regardless of their race, can enjoy the game without fear of discrimination. Is it time for a serious conversation about racism in sports? Public reaction to the post was swift and strong. The digital landscape erupted with a flurry of comments, posts and tweets, each echoing a sentiment of disappointment, surprise and even outrage. Fans, those who've passionately followed every dribble, every pass, every goal of the England women's team, suddenly found themselves in an unfamiliar territory, a field where the game was not just about soccer anymore. The comments section became a battleground of opinions. Many fans questioned the authenticity of the post, their words laced with a mixture of disbelief and indignation. Why was Agyemang, a vital cog in the team's machinery, conspicuously absent from the post? They asked. Their words, though digital, carried a tangible weight of disappointment. Each question, each comment was a testament to their unwavering support for Agyemang and the entire team. But it wasn't just about the questions. Fans also took it upon themselves to express their solidarity with Agyemang. Social media platforms were awash with posts and tweets showcasing their support. They shared pictures of Agyemang in action, her moments of triumph, her contribution to the team. They celebrated her skills, her determination, her spirit. They sent out a clear message. Every player matters, every player is integral to the team, and every player deserves recognition. Yet, amidst the sea of support, there was also a wave of outrage. Fans expressed their anger and frustration at the perceived slight. They called out the unfair treatment, the apparent disregard for an important player. Their posts bore a tone of defiance, a rejection of what they perceived as an act of discrimination. They demanded answers, they demanded justice, they demanded respect for all players. The fans have spoken and they are not happy. Their reaction serves as a stark reminder that soccer is more than just a game. It's about unity, it's about respect, and above all it's about acknowledging and celebrating every single player who steps onto the field. In the face of mounting criticism, an official response was inevitable. The palace, often known for its strategic silence, this time chose to address the controversy head-on. A representative from the palace swiftly issued a statement explaining the incident as an unintentional oversight. They expressed regret over the omission and reassured that the palace holds all athletes in equal regard, irrespective of race or ethnicity. Simultaneously, the English women's soccer team also stepped forward to address the concerns. The team's spokesperson emphasised that Michelle Agyemang's absence from the post was purely coincidental and not a deliberate act of exclusion. The team collectively expressed their support and solidarity for Agyemang, affirming that she is an integral part of their squad and her contributions are highly valued. In a show of proactive response, the palace promptly updated the post, ensuring that Agyemang was included. Additionally, they extended a personal apology to the player, promising to be more vigilant in the future. The women's soccer team, in a symbolic gesture of unity, posted a new picture of the entire squad, including Agyemang, with a caption celebrating their diversity and team spirit. However, despite these actions, the controversy has sparked a wider conversation about representation and inclusivity in the sports world. Critics argue that this incident is a reflection of a larger systemic issue that extends beyond a simple social media post. They assert that it is crucial for institutions like the palace and sports teams to not only respond to such incidents but also to proactively work towards fostering an environment that celebrates diversity and inclusivity. So, the official response was swift and seemingly sincere. The palace and the soccer team have acknowledged the issue, apologised, and taken corrective actions. However, the question that lingers in the air, the question that everyone is asking is this: will this response be enough to calm the storm? This incident is not just about a single post, it's about a much larger issue. You see, when we look at this controversy, we're not just looking at a social media snafu. No, this is a reflection of a much deeper, systemic problem that goes beyond a single team or a single sport. It's about representation, recognition, and respect. Let's start with the players. Imagine being a part of a team, giving your all, your sweat, your tears, your time, only to be left out of a post meant to celebrate your collective effort. It's disheartening to say the least. It sends a message, intentional or not, that some players are less valued than others, and that's not what team spirit is about. Then there's the impact on the sport. Soccer, like all sports, is a unifying force. It brings together people from all walks of life, all races and all backgrounds. It's a platform where talent and hard work should take precedence over everything else. When incidents like this occur, it tarnishes the beauty of the sport. It creates divisions where there should be unity. And let's not forget society as a whole. Sports are a microcosm of society. They reflect our values, our biases and our struggles. When we allow racism, even in its subtlest forms, to creep into our sports, we're allowing it to seep deeper into the fabric of our society. So, you see, this isn't just about a post, it's about how we treat each other in sports and in life. It's about acknowledging and celebrating everyone's contributions, regardless of their race. It's about striving for a society where everyone gets a fair shot, both on and off the field. As we continue to grapple with the issue of racism, it's clear that there's still a long way to go. But each controversy, each discussion, each step forward or backward brings us closer to understanding and hopefully resolving these deep-seated issues.